Well, it's summertime here and there, probably. Wherever you are listening. I'm assuming everybody has summer at the same time, which is probably not true. Anyway, it's time for our summer patron giveaway. Yes, this time we're doing a prize pack of selected comics, some swag, some special stuff, gifts from Jason from Hawaii, so some Hawaiian goodies, all kinds of fun stuff to share our love to you, the patrons. So if you would like to be included in our summertime giveaway, just become a patron at any level between now and Labor Day. So it's a summer giveaway, and then after Labor Day, we will pull a patron randomly from the stack and send you a prize pack. Now, not only that, not only do you get entered to win, you got to be in it to win it, by the way. That's what they say. You get on-air thanks and show notes, shouts out, priority inclusion of your feedback and questions or comments into the show, access to our patron-only Slack community, very popular, exclusive content. You get bonus episodes that nobody else gets. You get early access to bonus episodes or regular episodes. You get them ad-free. You get them unedited. Sometimes that's a blessing and a curse, depending on your feelings there. All kinds of fun stuff. And as the levels go up, you get more stuff. But that's kind of the ground floor stuff you get coming in as a patron. So please do so. It also means that you like what we're doing and you're sharing and caring enough to throw us a couple of shekels our way. And we appreciate that. And it helps keep the lights on. It helps pay the server fees. It helps keep us going and keep us doing it on our road to 1,000 episodes. Can we get there? I hope so. But everything's going up. It's getting harder and harder to justify luxury expenses like podcast fees. So your help is greatly appreciated, and we want to continue that. Some of you just do it just to say thanks. We appreciate that. Some of you do it for the giveaway. Some of you do it for some of the tier perks. All those are valid. So whatever your reasoning, join our Patreon. Give us a little bit of love. We appreciate it. Come contest time, we'll pull your name, and you will get a fun prize pack mailed directly to you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support. Now back to the show.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle Drew with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 842 for comics originally coming out August 8th and August 9th. But before Drew and I get to what's coming up in your local comic book shop this coming Tuesday and Wednesday, Drew, we're on the back end of San Diego Comic-Con and relaxing a little bit, but is there anything I missed in the world of comics?
Our buddy Jason is from Hawaii. Is at Comic-Con Hawaii? No, Honolulu Comic-Con. He's at one of them cool ones, and he's getting signatures and doing interviews with creators. So we're looking for we're going to get an exciting new batch of some live shows that he's doing.
Very cool.
So we're going to be excited about that.
From those poor creators that have to go out to Hawaii to do their conventions.
Yeah, they really like that convention for some reason. I don't know why. But he wanted to say that he wanted to wish you a happy birthday and say that he'll be sending you a present after he returns from the con.
He is the sweetest man. Absolutely.
Yes. So happy birthday, Kyle. In honor of your birthday, we're going to give you 10 Nightwing questions about your favorite superhero. And they're softball questions because I don't want you to feel bad about yourself.
I was going to say, please, happy birthday. You've been embarrassed and made a fraud.
Yes. So Kyle.
Yes.
Who is Nightwing's alter ego?
Dick Grayson.
There you go. With two cities.
Or Rick Grayson.
Oh, that's true. I would have accepted
Or
both.
his James Bond spy name, simply Grayson.
True. All good answers. What two cities does Nightwing primarily operate in?
I believe that would be Bloodhaven and Gotham City.
Very good.
Yeah.
What superhero mentored Nightwing before he became Nightwing?
Okay, so this is a trick question.
Nope, it's the easy one.
So, well, obviously his tutelage was under Batman.
Yes.
But it was his time spent with Superman that crafted the Nightwing moniker as well as his eventual going on your own.
Okay, there you go. That was
the answer is Batman.
The answer is Batman. What is the name of Nightwing's signature weapon?
The Extrema Sticks.
The Extrema Sticks. Very good. In which comic series did Nightwing first appear?
As Nightwing, that would be Tales of the Teen Titans.
Yes. What do you remember the year and the issue number?
77. Tales of the Teen Titans. 3. I know it's the Judas Contract Part 2, and I can see it, but I'm blanking.
I have it here as 44 in 1984.
Yes. Okay.
Does that sound right?
It just looks.
Or maybe it's
so
4.
70s.
Is it just 4? It's just 4 in 1984, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
That sounds more right. Yeah.
Yes.
Before becoming Nightwing, who was he? What superhero?
He was the first Robin.
Yes. Who are some of Nightwing's most prominent allies?
I mean, there's obviously Batman. There's the other Robins. While in Teen Titans, you've got things like Starfire and Raven and
all good answers.
The on again, off again that is Batgirl and things like that.
More challenging one is name Nightwing's adversaries. Name a few.
His specifically?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They have 3 listed.
Technically, the Court of Owls was his.
Yep. Boom. That's one.
Yeah. That was the big one. Obviously, Joker. But that's not. I wouldn't really give that him.
They didn't either.
That's all I got.
It was Blockbuster and Deathstroke. They gave those 2 to him.
Okay, Deathstroke. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that seems right.
Yeah, because even in his first appearance in that Tales of the Teen Titans 44, it is also the origin of Deathstroke, so they're very closely related.
Who are Nightwing's 2 most significant romantic relationships?
That would be Starfire and Barbara Gordon.
Boom. And what is the backstory of Nightwing's name?
That is the name of the Kryptonian superhero that Superman talked to him about when he talked about being a hero.
What does the name represent?
That I don't know.
The name represents a symbol of hope and freedom.
But I thought the S stood for hope.
Yeah, right? I'm not fact checking these. I'm just passing them on. Very good, Kyle.
Yes.
Now, more challenging for us this week is ChatGPT's top 10 superhero pets.
Okay.
Their list of the top 10 superhero pets. Kyle, how many do you think? What's the over-under that you think you'll be able to guess?
I can think of 4, but I think ChatGPT will only have 2 of them.
Okay, so it's over or under 2.
Yeah.
No, it's over under 4. I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna take the under for 4 on this. All right. So what's your first guess?
So there's of course Crypto.
Crypto is number 1. Very good. Very good.
There's of course Batmite, the Bat Dog.
No.
There's no Batmite?
That's not his name.
Oh crap.
So it's Batman's dog? Name. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Batmite, Ace the Bat Hound.
Bat Hound, okay.
Ace the Bat Hound. Okay, so I'm going to give you that because it was Batman's dog and you were in the vicinity. I think Nightwing's dog might have been Batmite for a little while before.
That's very possible.
Renamed.
Gotcha. So the Devil Dinosaur is technically a pet.
Not listed.
There was Bat Cow in
Bat Cow is
Batman
right
Incorporated.
outside the top 10, number 11. So that is partial credit. It was right outside the top 10.
We're not considering Detective Chimp.
Oh, no. God, no. How
Okay,
dare
just
you?
checking.
How dare
I
you
know.
call him?
Yeah.
Would you call Gorilla Garad a pet? No, you would
Yes.
not.
Yeah, he was in a zoo for the crying out loud at the beginning. He just happened to jump. Okay, so that's the big ones. I doubt ChatGPT counts things like Pizza Dog like I do, but I don't think it's read issue 11 of Nightwing or of Hawkeye, but Pizza Dog is up there as the best superhero.
Should be not. You're going to kick yourself over maybe one or two that you probably think you'll
Wonder
think
Woman
you
have a
should.
horse that she was big with?
Not a horse.
Then I'm not gonna know. Okay, are they considering like Sabrina the Teenage Witch a superhero? Or are we going like Salem the Cat?
No. These are just superheroes.
Now,
recognizable superheroes.
Catwoman had a bunch of cats, but nothing specific that was a cat.
I don't think so.
I'm out.
Okay.
I got nothing.
So we have Lockjaw, the Inhumans, giant teleporting bulldog.
Oh, the teleporting dog, yes.
That was one I thought you might have gotten. Ms. Lion is Aunt May's dog from Spider-Man.
Okay, I've seen that dog.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay.
Supergirl had a cat called
Streaky
the Super Cat.
That's awesome.
Wonder Woman had a kangaroo companion that was called Jumpa.
Holy cow!
I couldn't have pulled that, but I knew that back in my nether regions. It sparked something when I was like, oh yeah, that was a dumb storyline. Somebody mentioned that she had a pet kangaroo. Kitty Pryde has a dragon-like creature called Lockheed.
Lockheed, okay.
That
just really. There's another book series I read where he named a companion Lockheed. Now that's going to drive me nuts until I figure out what that is.
Well, my work here is done then.
Oh, you're killing me, stupid. Yeah, he named his bird Lockheed, and I don't know if it was after that or not. Oh, crap, that's going to drive me crazy.
Kyle's off on the Google machine now.
I am. Oh,
no. Red Lantern Corps have a rage-filled cat named Dexstar.
Oh, come on.
And then there's Frog Thor.
That's a pet?
They're counting it as a pet, even though, he's actually a tiny version of...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right. Aquaman has a telepathic octopus friend named Topo. And then I threw a couple extras in here to see if I could get to ones that I recognize. So you already called Bat Cow at rank 11.
Yeah.
There was Supergirl also had a horse with superpowers called Comet the Super Horse.
Girl had a horse.
Yeah. So Supergirl had she had a cat, a super cat named Streaky, and a super horse named Comet. So Shazam had a talking tiger named Taki Tawny. Taki Tawny, Tawky, Tawny, Taki Tawny. Kazar had a saber-toothed tiger in the Savage Land called Zabu.
What if I don't even know who Kazar is?
And Falcon had a pet bird named Redwing, if you'll recall. That was actually on the cover of some of the comics.
Wow.
So, that was that after doing very well at Nightwing, you did not do very well at this.
No, I did not. I did not make it my rank.
Full disclosure, I would have not have done very well at this one. I was right there with you, 2 or 3. And even if we gave you the Bat Cow, I still don't think you would have got the over.
No, I blame our robot overlords. I think they're miffed on this one.
Yeah, they were playing stump the co-host.
Yeah. Stump the Schwab.
Kyle, I've got the solution to our dreary evenings. We can
Yeah.
we can pop a little magic mind
Ooh.
and get a little pick me up and still go to sleep, just enough to give us some clarity of mind, a little creativity, get the creative juices flowing, maybe give you one or two before the podcast, to really focus you in. What do you
You
think of
fall
that?
asleep during one podcast, and all of a sudden that's your problem.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, absolutely. The worst thing you want to do is, brew a pot of coffee at middle of the night right before a podcast.
Yeah.
Then you're up the entire evening. What you need is good, sustained energy, clarity of mind, not, a jolt of caffeine that hurts
Yeah.
your body and all these things. Absolutely. And Magic Mind does all that stuff and has that. Okay, matcha. I want to talk about matcha, Drew.
Okay. All right.
The green vegetable matcha, that buzzword, that superfood. I didn't think I'd like matcha. I
Uh-huh.
am starting to like matcha, and that's one of the big key ingredients here is that lovely green superfood that has the benefits of all the keeping you goings.
Yeah. And it's cool stuff. It's pricey.
Mm-hmm.
Matcha is, but they stick it in this with some great other ingredients, all natural stuff. But you can get it through us with our code. So we want you to check out this Magic Mind elixir. Check this out. It is go to magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit.
And elixir really is the perfect word for it. It's a nice little elixir. It's very cool.
For sure. If you feel you want to try this out, go to magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit and use our code. You can get 20% off of an initial one-time purchase or up to 56% off of a subscription. So if this sounds good to you, go to magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit and use our code CFP. You can get up to 56% off your subscription for the next 10 days with the code CFP, or you can just use that discount code CFP at magicmind.co/comicsfunprofit to get 20% off a one-time purchase, just to sample, dip your toe, check it out. We do have the August edition of DC Connect, and this is for comics coming out in October. And
I am under the impression that this is for comics coming out in Wackadoo Land based on the cover.
Because it's Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah, yes it is.
Wow. We're doing a Monsterverse deal.
We have run out of sharks to jump.
Okay. That's a crossover, I guess.
Yes.
All right.
And that's where we're going to begin with Heroes and Monsters Collide in the crossover event of the year. $5, 40 pages, Brian Buccellato and Christian Doucet.
What do we think about that?
I don't like kaiju in my comics.
But if you're going to have a kaiju, Godzilla and King Kong are the big two, right?
Absolutely. And this is a King Kong who is wielding a handmade tomahawk.
Oh.
So homie is doing well.
He's making tools, yeah.
I mean, this is okay. I see what they're doing here. Once I looked at this Jim Lee and Williams variant where they've got a bat suit, a kaiju killing bat suit. Yeah, I see exactly what they're going to do. They're doing here. Okay.
As always, Godzilla's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Kong's the good guy, probably, right?
I'm going to assume they're both bad guys.
I don't like that.
That is a good look. I mean, okay.
Great covers, right?
I'm angry, but yeah, great covers, really good looking Godzilla. Legit.
Yeah. And that roar sound effects connecting cover, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Interiors, pretty amazing.
That is okay. So Godzilla Roar sound effects gatefold variant cover by Christian Duce, $15.
Ouch.
King Kong Roar sound effects gatefold variant cover by Christian Duce, $15.
And he's the one doing the art on the inside too.
Yeah. So if you want that quote unquote connecting variant, it's $30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is pricey.
Yeah.
Pretty. So it's a
Yeah,
one. Is it a one
very
shot?
nice.
Did we determine it's a one shot, right?
We
For
determined
Christ's sake, please.
It does not specify.
Oh, it can't be an ongoing. Come on. Then we're gonna slide right into Batman 138 then.
Yeah, I'm not getting any. Yeah, I don't know.
Where Chip Zdarsky continues his Gotham War. And
Why is Nightwing fighting Batman? Oh no. Oh no.
it's a Gotham War, man.
Yeah, I know.
And then Catwoman gets to be the second to last, the penultimate in the Gotham War. I forgot about this thing actually till just now.
I can't tell if I like the Delato cover. I can't see it.
Too small.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at? Are you down in the Gotham War ending?
No, Batman 138 still.
Oh, you're still up there.
The very top postage stamp.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. It's too blurry.
Yeah.
Or are those my eyes?
No, you and I are both, going, hey, what's up?
Delato. So I've zoomed in a little bit, and it looks to be. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Looks to be him, Batman. What is he holding exactly? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Not a mouse? Is that another pet? Is that a super pet?
Oh, no.
Is
What's
pet mouse?
going on here?
I don't know what that is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then in Batman Catwoman, the Gotham War Scorched Earth #1, we have the weirdest Adam Hughes cover I've ever seen. We have a joyriding Batman. It's just...
That is just weird.
Yeah.
Not an Adam Hughes. That you would not guess that it's an Adam Hughes. I don't think.
Yeah.
You might. I wouldn't.
I mean, I'm not a full Hughesian, but yeah, that's intriguing. Very interesting.
Yeah, so that's it. And that ends it, right?
Yes, the Gotham War ends here. So Scorched Earth is your last $6 book you got to get.
And then we've got Detective 1075. Is that going to be like a special deal? No, just a regular $4.99 book.
Nope, we're just fighting for Bruce Wayne's soul.
And then a backup.
Ooh, so we have Pirate Nightwing. Yo ho ho, a pirate's life is not for Nightwing. When Nightwing's investigation into who left the vault under his name leads him to discover a mysterious group behind the hold, his past comes back to haunt him in the form of the hold's leader.
Yes, and they refer to this as the Eisner nominated series. So this must have gone to print before the Eisner.
Yeah.
It is now the Eisner Award winning series.
Boy, I would love to see that Dan Mora variant cover because I think it's really good.
Well, we might have to go to his website then because they're not going to show it here.
No, they're not. And there's a Gabriel Del Otto Nightwing cover that I don't get to see. That makes me so mad.
Yeah, it's an artist spotlight variant cover. I wonder what that's about.
I don't know.
And there's room for another postage stamp.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Anger.
Okay, so we're gonna stick Shush instead of Hush. We're gonna launch a new villain named Shush in Batman and Robin #2. I don't know how I feel about that. That seems super derivative.
Yes. Yes, it does.
I mean, it's not. They do know that there was a hush, right?
Yeah.
They do
And
know that that sounds derivative.
In like the good cover artists don't have Shush on the cover. So you're like, ooh, a Matina. Shush isn't on Matina. You don't want to get that. That new, he's good. Nope. Shush isn't on the cover of that.
Well, you get the what's the 1 in 25? Lyrics is doing
Lyrics. I don't care nothing about that moron.
Do we know who Lyrics is?
No, we don't. So why is the good cover with her actually on it go to friggin' Lyrics?
Kind of blurry too.
Yeah. And then the friggin' 1 in 50 is a car. Yeah.
Birds of Prey 2, we're going to redact it. We're going to redact it to, I don't know, amp up the intrigue maybe?
Yeah. Okay, so we have a Nakayama variant. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
What little I can see, it's very cool.
I mean, I have this thing blown up 200%. And it's still tiny.
Yeah.
So it's bigger than the actual page would be if I had the printed version.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to get a magnifying glass out.
Yeah.
Still wouldn't be as big.
Still wouldn't be as big.
Crazy. I mean, we're an aging comic fandom. So throw us a bone.
Throw us a bone.
Large print, large photos. No quick movements.
Mm-hmm.
Batman Brave and the Bold #6.
We have Wife Beater Batman, in case you ever wanted Wife Beater Batman.
This has got Gillum March and Ed Brisson.
Are they all $8 a pop?
I think so. There's a lot of pages, right? 64 pages. So, but Gillum March is writing and drawing back to year one. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Could be fun.
Tom King continuing the Penguin.
But as you mentioned, it's $8. That's great.
Yeah.
And the artist spotlight variant cover by Delato also not shown for the Penguin. So it must be that's multiple artist spotlights not shown, right?
I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason.
Okay, I see something I love.
So none of the Delatos are going to be shown in this edition.
Yes, the best way to spotlight an artist is to not show his art.
Yeah.
So we have Harley Quinn and Who Framed Roger Rabbit apparently combined.
Okay, I like it.
But the bigger thing is this dope Frizen cover here. That's kind of a throwback cover that I really, really like.
Looks like an old romance book. Not a romance, maybe a detective book.
Yep.
Little pulp novel.
Mm-hmm. I really like that cover, and Frizen, of course, knocks it out of the park as usual.
Poison Ivy 15. A lot of great covers there.
Sozo Miyake getting another cover. I like her. We're a little more zoomed in than that. It's a little farther back from my Sozo Miyake, but that cover will sell.
So we're bringing a new golden age to DC. This is the Golden Age Sandman returning in a new noir mystery by Robert Venditti and Riley Rossmo called Wesley Dodds the Sandman #1, not to be confused by the Sandman from the 90s. And
there's not enough words out there. We can't make new names.
So this is interesting, though. I mean, so this and some more things as we move forward on this new golden age. This is interesting. What will this do to the already hard to afford Golden Age books that these folks are in? Will it reintroduce these characters, reignite interest in those first appearances and appearances? Or is it like when we revisited Miracle Man and nobody cared anymore?
Yeah.
You know, I'd be curious to see how this does. But this is a noir mystery, so if any of them's going to get me, it's going to be this one.
I was going to say noir.
Yeah.
Then we have Jay Garrick, The Flash #1.
Yeah, they're coming out at $4, so
they're giving him a chance.
So that's the original Flash. Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern. Now, I don't know any of these characters at all, Kyle. So
yeah,
I didn't read Golden Age. Couldn't have. I didn't see the appeal back then. I think I have an appreciation for them now as I'm older, but I'd never read a Golden Age comic. Any of these got Golden Age comics. And don't know these characters. They may have been in like some kind of revival comic at some point that they might have told a story about them or something. Have you have any experience with this era?
No clue.
Yeah. So this should be, I don't know. I don't know what do these creators, do they have certain affinity for these characters, or are they just getting assignments and they're going to do their best? I don't know. But so there's four that we're looking at: a Green Lantern, a Flash, no, three.
Yeah.
And a Sandman. So we're getting 3 Golden Age characters.
And they're all getting 6-issue series.
Okay. They're all $4, 6-issue series, a couple of covers, variant covers. Interesting.
Then right into the next thing, which is Amazon Attacks #1. After the shocking events of Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So, do I need to read this? If I'm going to try the Wonder Woman because Tom King's writing it. So, do I need to read this spinoff thing? I hope not. Because it's killing me to just read Wonder Woman. So.
Tom King and Daniel Sampier's epic new take on Wonder Woman continues. An Army of One.
Okay. Yeah. I'm reading that.
Yeah.
Would like that Chris Samney cover. Man.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah. Cy Spurrier and Mike Deodato doing that Flash relaunch. They were putting another new character in issue 2.
It's the Flush. No, I'm kidding.
It's shush shush.
Yes.
Golly. The Stillness. The Stillness is that character's name.
Ooh. Now we have Superman 7/850.
Okay. Oversized 850th issue.
Yeah.
But we didn't do anything for Detective 1075? So is it okay, so we're not going to do every 25 like Marvel. We're going to do every 50 instead. Okay.
Yeah.
They have a little restraint, a little respect.
And I love that the oversized is just 4 more pages.
$6, 48 pages instead of $4 and or $5.40 and $4.32. So yeah, you drop eight per dollar. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of. But we have covers.
A nice look. I was going to say Bermejo cover, Cho cover, Nakayama, David Finch, Capullo.
Yeah, were you a fan of these Nakayama like where the collar's blend with the background.
Some of them look great. This one they've actually put line work in, so it does not blend into the background.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought he was going for.
Yeah.
And then a foil version of Jim Lee's Superman from 204. Okay. Action. We get a Supergirl special. It's a $6 one.
Jack variant looks just exactly like the original Art Germs. I mean, it might as well just be Control Save As.
Which one is this?
The Jack variant on Supergirl special #1.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Yep. Very similar. And then there's a return. Mark Waid returns to the world of Kingdom Come with Batman, Superman, World's Finest, #20. That's interesting. Power Girl in the second issue. Shazam at 4. Steelworks at 5.
Wait, hold on. That Batman, Superman, World's Finest #20. We have a Bjorn Barron's cover that I like. So Bjorn Barron's doing old Superman and old Batman. I would like to see a larger than postage sized version of that, but it's really cool.
It takes what you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Girl. I did read that first Hot Girl. It's pretty good.
Was it cool?
Yeah, accessible for me because I'm not a huge Hot Girl reader, and I thought it was pretty good.
I like that Derek Chu is getting a variant.
Titans relaunched. I thought it was okay. I think I've read the first 2 of those. And there's World's Finest, not to be confused with World's Finest Teen Titans.
Yeah, the old version of the Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with Tales of the Teen Titans.
Yeah, what's going on? I'm confused.
Also a Beast Boy cover. So we have Titans 4, which is a Beast Boy cover. And we have Tales of the Titans 4, which is a Beast Boy cover.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Too much.
Green Lantern 4. Green Lantern War Journal at 2. Blue Beetle #2.
Oh, that movie looks good. I got to figure out how to figure that out.
We should go.
Yeah.
Did you go to TMNT?
I did not.
Is it just opened, right? Or is it opening this week?
Yeah, I think it's just opening.
Oh, okay. Is that something your kids know TMNT at all?
Yeah, they know some of the older stuff. So I don't know. We'll see.
I've heard good things.
There we go. That would be a fun time.
Green Arrow, Doom Patrol. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom special #1. But Aquaman doesn't have a book, I guess. So this is a $7 64-page one-shot.
Darn.
So this is a connector between the first Aquaman movie and
movie 1, movie 2.
Gotcha. Return of Superman 30th Anniversary Special. That's a $10 80-page giant.
Dang. Not bad covers, though.
And you can see them.
Yeah. Those ones don't get postage stamp.
Oh, new Court of Owls storyline. Batman City of Madness with Christian Ward and a Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Woo, man.
Why did this not lead this month?
This is a 3-issue comic, so that's got to be on Black Label, right? But I don't see it as Black Label.
Yeah, it is Prestige Plus, but it is not Black Label.
Have they I mean, Black Label's still a thing, right?
Yes.
Huh. I mean, this is all the markings of a Black Label book.
Yeah.
If
This
Black
is what I
Label's-
would want to be Black Label.
Yeah. And I agree. It's we're on page 33.
Yeah.
And this is where we see this.
Ugh.
Right before we go into trades.
Yeah. That's so weird. Or am I just not thinking right?
I mean, why would it not be up at the top?
Yeah.
It's the first issue too,
Yeah.
right?
That's so weird.
I'm sliding down here through these trades. There we get back into
Facsimiles of All American Comics 16, which is Green Lantern's first appearance. And Detectives 140, which is the Riddler's first appearance. That Green Lantern one's a $7 facsimile. The Detective is a $5 facsimile.
Lord.
Then back to trades.
Back to trades again. Tons of them.
And now into postage stamps on top of postage stamp.
All right. So we got 52 pages. So not as meaty as Marvel's.
Mm-hmm.
They led with the Kaiju book.
Yes.
And the last couple of issues of the Gotham War mini event,
Mm-hmm.
and buried that Black Label book.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
And buried like the last Sean Murphy Generation Joker book.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Buried it.
I don't. Why we got Birds of Prey 2 up top though.
Yeah.
He's making a lot of weird decisions.
Yeah.
A lot of strange decisions. I think that Black Label should have been right there with the Golden Age stuff.
Yep. Right ahead of it.
Yeah. Well, even after, I would have been okay if it went after. But man, it's nuts. Nuts. All right, DC, whatever. I don't want to design your catalog, so I guess I just have to live with it. Let's slide on over to the Hot 10 with our good friends at CBSI, and thank Christ we only got one. No, two.
No, I was going to say, keep reading, homie.
3.
Just 3.
3 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. It's better than 10.
That's right. And of course, CBSI is our good friends at comicbookinvest.com. They release their Hot 10, and we talk about the secondary market. Rank number 1 is Save Now. Number 2, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is from our boy Matt Kent. This is already a $200 book. I know we've went over the vitriol for Bad Idea time and time again, yet here they are, still chugging along. I'm only giving them props today for pulling out a quality product and trying to be creative. So, apparently Save Now is a Bad Idea book. Matt Kent is writing for them.
Yeah.
At rank 2, we have Batman Gargoyle of Gotham, number 1, that ash can. $40. Batman doesn't get many ash cans, and this one looks really freaking good. At rank 3, we have Charles Soule writing Daredevil from 2016 with Daredevil 11. Was about a $5 to $10 book. Now it's a $30 book. This Muse character looks super creepy, and this cover is crazy. I bet this one can be found in back issue bins for cheap. Good luck. Start digging. At rank 4, we have Amazing Spider-Man 29, the San Diego Comic-Con panel variant by Lenlil Francis Yu. $100 to $150. Very confused how Miles is up there with no webbing, but hey, whatever. And how did they get this high above the city? Did they just jump out of a plane? Some things don't make sense. I agree. At rank 5, we have What If Dark Spider-Gwen #1. The 1 in 100 Rose Besh Virgin variant. I do like these Rose Besh variants. $175. I've said it before that I appreciate artists even if they don't like the art, but I'm trying to understand Gwen's 4-inch waist here. At rank 6, we have Captain America 750, the Joe Quesada San Diego Comic-Con panel variant. Another $150. Wow, this might be Quesada's best cover in years. Add on to this the fact that it was only available at the Marvel panel at San Diego Comic-Con, and that only adds to its appeal. At rank 7, we have the Incredible Hulk #2, the Lien Il Francis U 1 in 25 variant. $50. Hulk covers just seem to have an advantage over other characters for some reason. It must be the green that adds onto the cover with a lot more green. At rank 8, we have Darth Vader, black, white, and red. The #4, Kevin Eastman 1 in 25 variant. Okay. We talked about this when it was coming out because we talked about Eastman doing it. Between $40 and $50. Eastman has his turtle fans, and rightly so. I'm not sure this cover will gain him too many Star Wars fans, though. At rank 9, we have Saw Rebirth #1. Well, it's about a $15 to $20 book, jumping from 25 to 40. Saw X is coming, which has apparently piqued people's interest in the old comic.
That's not Saw 10, is it? Have there been 10 Saw movies?
Yeah, I believe that is Saw 10.
Holy moly! You know what? I've never seen a Saw movie. They good?
No, that is not up my alley. I don't like any of that. I don't like spooky. I don't like horror. I don't like gore. So yeah. Gotcha. Don't like people sawing off limbs. So yeah, no dice. At rank 10, we have Spawn 275. Was about a $15 to $20 book. Now a $25 to $30 book. Kind of shaky first for Misery here, but the masses follow the leader. So here is where we find this hot book.
Okay.
And honorable mentions, we have Red Room, Crypto Killers. #3, the Jim Rugg 1 in 10 variant. Written and art by Ed Pisker. $20. Hellboy homage here. Seems to be the appeal and a very low print run. And the other honorable mention, Dynamic Comics #8. There is a CGC 1.5 restored for $4,800. Only 2 of the 6 seem surprised by the candle-holding scalped monster. This seems very odd.
You know, maybe there's a hole in the marketplace, but I would like to see these books, these dynamics, these CGC 1.4, 1.5s restored that sold for 40. I would like to see a top 10 list of these, and maybe that's something we're gonna have to do, Kyle. Cause I don't know if anybody's doing that, but I would love to see more of these that get moved because they're fascinating. But they're usually only like one, right? It's one that's sold because they got unearthed.
Yeah, and there's not very many of them. There's not a very big fan base that has that kind of money.
Yeah, that's true. But they are so fascinating. Just cool to look at.
Time for a break from our show to pay the bills. Check out beacons.ai/comicsfunprofit for all the C4 FAP links you could ever need, all in one place. You can provide feedback, listen, support, share, enjoy these. We have our Patreon there. You can buy us a beer or a coffee. You can check out our Instagrams, our Twitters, our Facebooks. Check out our YouTube page. You can email us. You can listen to our podcasts on Patreon, if you're a subscriber, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, on Podbean. We have Google Podcasts on there. We have an Amazon wish list. You want to buy Kyle and I something? Fine. You can do that here. We appreciate it. We have Kyle's RPG podcast listed on there, so you can check out his Dork Day Afternoon offerings. We have Cowabunga links, so you can check out the Cowabunga Deep Discount FOC and pre-order list. Get on that. That's RLCS, so you can check that out as well. And we want to just give you opportunities to say hi to check out what we're doing, support us if you would like, or just listen. Check out beacons.ai/comicsfunprofit for all the C4 FAP links you could ever need. Thanks. Back to the show.
All right, Kyle, let's slide on over to do some FOC action.
Of course, FOC is our final order cutoff. We get a wonderfully curated Excel sheet from our good friends at Deep Discount Comics that just entices us to add more and more and more to our order before the order goes through, getting it at that lovely discounted price and not having to chase things on the secondary market. Let's dig through and see if there's anything else we can find for this week, starting at our good friends at Lunar Distributions and looking at some of our DC items, like Doomsday Special number 1.
Huh. Yeah, I don't care much for that character.
You don't like an individual who's died thousands and thousands of times and continues to evolve?
No, I didn't even know that. So
No.
there you go. He killed Superman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I know.
All right, Drew, you're gonna get mad at me. I really
Yeah.
like this Otto Schmidt 1 in 25 for Catwoman. It's awesome.
Why would I get mad? And because of the
Because if I pick a ratio, you'll get all weird.
she's upside down, balancing. I see. There's a lot of good ones here. So is this the launch of the Gotham War too?
Yes.
Yeah, Batcat War starts here. Golly, that is one of. I mean, how do you not like that Joe Quesada? Him like beckoning. Come on, let's fight. That's a great one. Just the straight up cover A. Jorge Jimenez is great.
Mm-hmm.
I agree though. You've picked a very cool one. But so you're saying this is a $50 book next week,
Yes.
or when it comes out?
Yes.
At least a $50 book. Okay.
Yes.
You calling your shot now, or are you going to go ahead and go through
We're
everything?
gonna do more. I just currently have a leader in the clubhouse is all I'm saying.
Leader in the clubhouse. I love that. All right. Batman 3 Jokers coming back out again as a trade.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a hardcover. Catwoman uncovered, more Catwoman covers. That'd be fun to flip through.
More Night Terrors. Night Terrors, Night's End number 1.
What's left? Is that
Dead Man.
Okay. It's a great Dead Man cover, Jesus. Those are nice.
How much is this Super Sons Omnibus? $125. Dang.
How many issues is it?
All right. Super Sons 1 through 16, Super Sons Annual, Super Sons / Dynamite Special 1, Adventures of Super Sons 1 through 12, Challenge of the Super Sons 1 through 7, Superman 10 and 11,
Significant.
37 and 38, Teen Titans 15, and a story from Robin 8th Anniversary 100-page Spectacular.
Waller versus Wildstorm. That's gosh, I forgot about that book.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's a little delayed. But anyway, the third of, and it's Black Label.
It's Black Label.
Normally it's a 3 issue. And now it's a 4. But it does still have the Black Label imprint, so the answer to the question, Black Label's not dead yet.
Yeah.
But there was no Black Label imprint on that other book we saw in the thing. Confuses me.
Confusion. And we have the Wonder Woman 1987 number 1 facsimile edition with that beautiful George Perez cover.
Yeah, that's the one I got signed by George
awesome.
Perez. That's a great one.
Heading over to Image.
Did we go through already? Yeah, we did. Quick.
We have Kaptara Universal Truths number 1 as Chip Zdarsky continues his Kaptara series with its new series.
Why is this? I mean, this was like his least liked thing, right?
Yeah, he must have just had stories.
Yeah, and it's he can do it.
Yeah, Battle Chasers 11 going to a second print, and they're not giving us the cover, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of those were nice covers.
You love it when people stick their contacts in their eye. Look at that Alice Never After.
No.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Firefly still cranking out books. Hunt for the Skinwalker. That's a Zach Thompson book. All right. I am a big fan of Zach Thompson. Hunt for the Skinwalker. Interesting.
It's an interesting Something is Killing the Children baseball cap. Would have definitely done a different. I like it. Would have had the teeth.
Yeah, exactly. Or that mask, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
I guess that's the same thing, right?
We're on the same page, yeah.
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 33.
We have the Daisy Duck Miss Marvel homage.
So that's fun. They did Spider-Man's first hunt with Kraven.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a nice bookend for Kraven's last hunt. That's cool.
Yeah.
We're launching another Captain America. God, I feel like we do that every so often.
Yeah.
Who's doing this? Do we know who's doing this?
Straczynski. J. Michael Straczynski.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the old one, the back in the day one.
Is that the deal? That's right.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four 11. Still a good read, Kyle. The last one, I think it was issue 9 that I read. Kind of Thing's wife. What's her name? Allison? No. Amanda? No. What's her damn name? Blind girl. It was like she was like the star of the issue, and it was like because it was like through her eyes. At some point, they were like there was no just dark panels, like you were just trying to get the sense of her blindness and how she can still interact in the world, and it was very inventive, very cool.
Oh no, our artist can't do this whole book. What do we do? Let's make it like a blind lady.
No, they didn't do too much of it. They just did a little bit just to get you a sense, and then right back out. That's exactly what I was like. I was like, oh, this is not going to be this whole issue. No way.
Check this out. Moon Knight 25 getting a second print. And Moon Knight 27 having a couple covers here.
Yeah, I really like that Stormbreakers. Casa Grande. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and that was the $10 Moon Knight that's going to a second print.
It was the 80-pager, yeah. Moon Knight gets an Epic Collection, and we get the ROM facsimile.
Poor Soak. Not a good cover.
Yeah, that's true. And that's our last issue, too.
Yeah. Spider-Gwen annual Ji-Hyun Lee Spider-Gwen variant.
She putting on little ballet slippers?
Yeah, I was going to say.
What is going on there? Interesting.
Yeah. It is that is a take.
And there's the Star Wars Dark Droids. That was you've picked a Dark Droids before, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
An action figure, not this one, not the IG-88. It was somebody else. That's a great cover too.
That connecting variant, that Jose Maria Casanova.
I was thinking of the droid from, was it Rogue One?
Mm-hmm.
On the cover there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can't remember her numbers.
Dynamite giving. I read a Dynamite book, Kyle. I read the first Red
Ooh.
Sonja.
Did it feel like every other Red Sonja?
It did.
Okay.
It did.
Nothing more to report.
Yeah. Well, but a good.
Yeah.
Other. Yeah. They're right. Nothing. They're not reinventing the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a comedy now.
Bad Omens Concrete Jungle #1. Interesting. So Bad Omens is a band I actually quite like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sissy is from Scout Comics. I wasn't calling you that. It's actually a comic.
How dare you?
Yeah. I'm not calling you that right now. But
Once we stop recording.
I reserve the right to bring that up. Charles Chester is the writer. Don't know that person. And what is this about? It looks very all agey. But it's Scout, so it's probably not. Dwellings
Greenhorns #1 from Keen Spot. Looks like we got some old timey Stranger that like if Stranger Things happened in the 1830s.
Okay. All right. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Keen Spot does not have a great track record, though.
No, it doesn't. No.
I don't think I'll get this.
What about Killmore #1 from IDW?
Maybe. IDW has a better track record with me.
Scott Brian Wilson on writing. Max Ian Funches on art.
Scott Brian Wilson. What do I know him from?
Yeah.
Something.
The city of Colonia is suffering from total economic collapse, but worse than the unemployment and urban decay is the skyrocketing homicide rate.
True cult.
There you go.
Nah.
Most of the few cops left on the force think it's just another symptom of the city's decline. But one detective has a darker theory that the most depraved killers in the country have all moved here to take advantage of the chaos.
Yeah. Can I go with cover A? That old ass person.
That's creepy.
It is. That's a good one though. Yeah. I really like True Cult a lot.
There you go. Going to have to give this one a shot then.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give that one a shot.
From Dark Horse, we have St. John #1.
Okay.
Dan Schlade and Brennan Wagner of Portland Gear. So, in a partnership with groundbreaking clothing brand Portland Gear, Dark Horse Comics is proud to present the Rose City's very own superhero St. John.
Stupid.
So Dark Horse is having such hard issues that they're letting jean manufacturers write their comics.
So next week is Crocs.
Yes.
That's a bad idea.
I would so read that.
You would read it. And you know what? Bad Idea would publish that crap.
Absolutely. Speaking of, we have Tear Us Apart from Dark Horse. Jay Baruchel, who I know from as
Undeclared.
Yes, exactly. And I know him from She's Out of My League and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Deep in the Canadian wilderness, a vicious cult dedicated to an ideology of pain trains children to become deadly assassins. In the midst of this world of cruelty, two teenagers break the cardinal rule by falling in love.
He's got to be dope. He's got to be pushing 50, right? Jared Baruchel? 40s?
I'd say he's my age.
Yeah. He's been around for forever.
No.
Yeah.
Jay Baruchel, born in 1982, whereas Kyle
your age.
Yeah, he's 41 years old.
Yeah. So he's old as hell.
I hate you so much. And of course, with the title of Tear Us Apart, it gives me a very 80s vibe to it. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's another good option. Dang. Gonna be a tough choice, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. But as per usual, my eldest brother, I always kick the easy ball to him and let him lead us to the.
Oh man, I have it's definitely like a fun versus profit, head versus heart situation for me,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like that Spider-Gwen Ji Hung Lee's got profit written all over it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
It's a little ballet slipper deal.
Yep.
But I really want to support this Killmore because I really like True Cult so much.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna I think I'll do this one. I'll do Killmore by IDW.
And I am going to once again see if I can continue my ratio streak with Batman, Catwoman, the Gotham War Battle Alliance #1, the cover F1 and 25 Otto Schmidt card stock variant.
A $7 book, but you can't even get it for that because it's a 1 in 25. So listeners, you will have to pay at least $25, probably 40. So good luck. Good luck. Kyle doesn't care about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. How'd that go again?
Well, it's another thing as you get older with your birthday now, your hearing starts to fail.
That's exactly right. I have selective hearing. I only listen to those people I really care about.
You're right.
We're heading over to coverprice.com, looking at our weekly top 10, starting for August 1st and seeing what's going on the secondary market through them, and hoping it's not all San Diego.
Better not be. Come on, Cover Price.
At rank 1, we have Daredevil 11 from Rod Garney. This is a 2016 Marvel book. Every week we see rumors and speculation on the value of books. Daredevil is not immune to the swing of the market. With the release of Daredevil Born Again on the horizon, rumors are beginning to circulate. One of the biggest rumors is the reveal of one of the series' villains, the Muse. The Muse is a sadistic and deadly villain who uses his victims' body parts to create other deranged forms of art. If this rumor is true, two things. First, the Disney Plus series will remain faithful to the tone of the Netflix series, hopefully. After all, the Muse is a truly demented and brutal killer, so very difficult to do cheesecake. Second, the series would see Wilson Fisk running for mayor. The Muse's second run-in with Daredevil was during the election of Wilson Fisk and during the anti-vigilantism rhetoric that Fisk was using to win over the public. Until the rumor is confirmed, fans will just have to have fun speculating about Daredevil's return. In the meantime, we've tracked 22 copies sold, 363% sales increase, $65.80 for a near mint plus, fair market value for $29 if you're just looking for near mint. Still waiting on those graded copies. The aforementioned Batman Gargoyles of Gotham being a ash can has made it go crazy. $90 was the high sale on one of them. 50 copies on the secondary market. You can get them for $35 for being good. At rank 3, we have Daredevil 14 from 2016, continuing this trend of the Muse, while Daredevil 11 is the first appearance of the Muse. Why can I not say Muse and Muse? This issue is the first cover appearance of the villain. So, high sale of $30 for a near mint copy, and currently near mint fair market value around $25. Transformers #1, San Diego Comic-Con, 45 copies sold.
Come on.
High of 125, $85. At rank 5, Spider-Man 2099 from 1992. No reason. Why is this crop so high? We keep doing this. 38 copies, $189 for CGC 9.8, $21 for near mints.
Kyle, are you excited about reading the Transformers relaunch?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Are you excited about seeing Transformers Beast Wars in the theaters?
No.
You'll wait for home.
Did our boy have anything to do with that?
Shia LaBeouf?
No.
Michael Bay?
No, the guy who bought them and is writing them.
Oh, the movie? Does he have any?
No, the comics.
Kirkman?
Yeah, Kirkman.
Yeah, Kirkman's involved.
With the movie?
With the comic.
He's not involved with Beast Wars, those, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's all. That's what I was saying. Although the toy have you seen the toys they brought out for Beast Wars?
I think you mentioned them. They're pretty cool, right?
Oh, they're so dope.
Now, how are you current? Have you seen like all the Transformers movies?
Yeah.
Have you seen like Bumblebee and all of
Yes.
them?
I liked Bumblebee.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
I think I'm like 2 behind. I need to catch up.
Did not hate them. Did not hate them.
Cool.
At rank 6, we have the Incredible Hulk number 2, the Lenlil Francis Yu 1 in 25. Incredible Hulk 2 was released this past week and quickly became the top seller. Why? Well, this issue was a key issue for the first appearance of Sister Sadie. Sister Sadie is depicted as a zombie corpse cult leader from a remote town. High sale of almost $80, $52 for these 1 in 25s. Biker Mice for Mars from 1993. We talked about this multiple times. $300 for CGC 9.8. Fair market value on very fines. $20, and we got 17 copies on the move here. Spawn number 1, as if we need more of them, we now have the San Diego Comic-Con version. $275 for a CGC 9.8 copy that happens to exist. Why? We don't know. And Rawls near mint, $100. Amazing Spider-Man 25, J. Scott Campbell, San Diego Comic-Con photo booth secret cover. Blah, blah, blah. $150. $100 if you want it on near mint. Meet the Skrulls number 1 from 2019. I'm going to skip this because there's still some Secret Invasion spoilers, and I am dragging myself to see.
Yeah, I agree.
17 copies sold, $130 for a CGC 9.8, $14 for alls.
I mean, I think I've got 2 episodes left, and I don't know. I just got to be in the right mood, I guess, because it's not really pulling me in.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? Rank 11 is Transformers San Diego version, black and white. So I don't care. I'm going to move on to issue 12, or rank 12 for Wolverine number 1 from 1988. The first appearance of Wolverine is well out of the reach for the average collector, but this is a collectible that is affordable, kind of. 38 copies have been sold. We got a $425 CGC 9.8, and Raw's around $50. So that is it's his first, iconic cover. So yeah. Rank 13, we have Marvel Comics Presents 95 from 1991. The first Wolverine blue and yellow costume. 30 copies sold. High sale 35 for a near mint raw. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
At rank 14, we have Star Wars, Darth Vader, black and white and red. It's a 1 in 25 Kevin Eastman we talked about earlier. They're saying 21 copies of this moved. High sale $50 for near mint raw. That's pretty good. We've got the Incredible Hulk 181 from 1974.
Never heard of it.
Comes in at rank 15. 13 copies of this book changed hands. $13,000 was the high sale for a CGC 9.4, and a very fine sold for $4,300.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I gotta find one of these in a barn.
You do. At rank 16, we have Marvel Team Up 141, the newsstand version from 1984. This is the second appearance of the black suit, of Spidey black suit, kind of. 12 copies sold. High sale of $225 for a CGC 9.2. Raw's around $112. At rank 17, we have Invincible number 2, San Diego. Don't care. Rank 18, we have Spider-Man.
Spider-Boy
back again. 75 copies of this. Jesus. Still selling like crazy. It's up to $150 for a CGC 9.8. Raw's around $33. That's crazy. It's still that high. Rank 19, we have Harley Quinn, Black, White, Redder, the Saze Mayaki, 1 in 25.
What's
21
so cool about this book, Drew?
This was a Kyle pick.
Yeah, it was.
21 copies sold. High sale of $84.73 for a near mint copy. And Raw's around $48. $84.73. Such a weird sale number. That sounds like you trying to negotiate.
Gotta pump those numbers. Those rookie numbers.
I don't want to give you 85, but I'll give you 84.73.
Dude, I've done that so many times on
rounding out the top 20, we've got Invincible number 2, Rosebesh, San Diego. So who cares?
Yeah, let's cleanse our palate of all the San Diego Comic-Con books that we were not entitled
Maybe
to.
This is the last week. Next week we'll get back to it until New York Comic-Con rolls around, and then we have to go through this all again.
This is true. All right, but here's the real reason we're here. Sneak peek at next week. Comics coming out this Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's find some gold. Heading over to Lunar Distributions. Looking at books coming out here on the 8th.
And the 9th.
No, we're looking at just 8th because we're in Lunar.
Yeah. Thank you. Good fact check. Appreciate that. Keep me honest.
Dread.
Batman Incorporated, number 11. Michelle Bandini. Is that Broken Glass or Snow?
I think it's Glass.
Okay.
Not a lot of DC books this week.
That
More
it?
Night Terror stuff. Night Terrors 3.
Danger
Night Terrors
Street.
Flash.
That's weird too, because it's the first week of the month. I guess it's not.
Mm.
I guess it's the second, really.
I do love that cover for Night Terrors Robin number 2. That Ivan Rice crowbar coming out of the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Pretty great. Pop Stars doing anything interesting? No. And a Superman annual. What is Michael Janin doing with his cover? What the heck?
Yeah, that's
Not a Superman
Jimmy
cover.
Olsen getting made out with, and that's about it.
Oh, is that who that is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if
Let's see if there's any other
anybody
redeemers.
has anything over here coming out.
We have the Enfield Gang Massacre number 1 from Image Comics. That's, of course, the prequel 150 years before that Texas Blood.
Yeah, that's my boy. So I'm pretty excited about this. Get Chris Condon and Jacob Phillips on it. So that's going to be good. And just the one cover. No choices to make.
Can't beat that.
Oblivion Song gets a compendium. So that's a 48 issue collection. Weird Work, the second issue. I don't think I read the first one. It must have slipped through the cracks on me. We get a second pressing on the vinyl deluxe edition of What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 4, which is interesting. Oh, and Damn Them All is back.
Yep.
Oh, man. I'm in trouble, Kyle.
Yes, you are.
My favorites are this week. All kinds of good stuff.
Also from Boom Studios, we have Mech Cadets number 1, written by my boy Greg Pak.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah.
So we're just going to relaunch it. We're not going to call it another volume.
We're not going to say anything. We're just going to say Mech Cadets.
Okay.
And I'm going to start this off with some different. Fans of the highly anticipated Netflix series will want to miss the perfect companion series by Greg Pak and artist Takeshi Miyazawa.
Okay. Good on you.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
leading
a
into
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah.
Did you know it was a Netflix series?
I think I did.
I think we heard that at one point,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay. Negative space was the word I was looking for.
Ah, yes.
Those
the negative space
interesting.
ones.
Those covers.
Those are the ones that kind of bleed into the back and share a source color.
Yes.
Ugh, another Miss Minutes cover from Children of the Vault, #1.
What is going on?
Not friggin' falling for it anymore.
Ghost Rider Wolverine Alpha #1. What is that?
It's as many words as you can throw.
Oh my goodness. And all these covers are pretty bad.
Yeah. You want to talk bad? We have Miles Morales Spider-Man #9, the Mateus Manahani variant, which has our boy Miles Morales drawing a not real flaming sword from space. So
with his hand wrapped around it.
Yes.
Which would hurt.
Yes. All the characters and all the everything from Star Wars. We have Star Wars Return of the Jedi Max Rebo #1. Who is plotting to kill Jabba the Hutt? Wait, someone else is plotting to kill the galaxy's most infamous gangster? You better believe it. When you're Jabba the Hutt, you make a lot of enemies, and sometimes they're even under your employ. Max Rebo and the band have their own plans on how to deal with a mobster like Jabba. This issue bookends our Jabba's Palace one-shot and leads directly into the Return of the Jedi film.
Wow. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do a facsimile for Werewolf by Night's second appearance. The Moon Knight's second appearance in Werewolf by Night 33. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That must mean the other one sold pretty well.
They must have.
I'm guessing next we'll get that Marvel Spotlight that was of Moon Knight's third appearance. Maybe that'll be next on the list.
Must we?
We might. We must support this great character. Dynamite gives us nothing.
And then let's look at our smallest of the publishers.
Well, and plus IDW and Dark Horse and
Mm-hmm.
Aftershock.
Okay, Drew, we have from Rebellion/2000 AD, we have Battle Action Diamond UK Executive Variant #1. Garth Ennis and John Wagner.
Right. Good deal.
$8, 5-issue series.
Yeah.
The first issue sees the return of Johnny Red and his Falcon Squadron hunting down German raiders.
Very cool. Looks like there's a Gun Honey spinoff.
What's it called? Where is it?
It's called Heat Seeker.
Oh, yeah.
North Valley Grim Noir. It piqued my interest a few months ago. I still haven't read it. The Revenants do a window shade variant for Escape from New York Comic Con.
Sorry, I'm caught in anime. I'm trying to get out.
And here is Scarlet Couture, the Munich File #1, which I believe was when Mike guest hosts, that might have been
Okay.
his pick
Oh.
for FOC.
Each issue contains a digital token with special rewards, and including the chance to meet Des Taylor in the metaverse.
That's weird.
Could not sound less interested.
Okay, Kyle. I got my pick locked and loaded.
All right. You settled in. You said it was going to be difficult for you, but you seem to be. You have come to terms.
I can't pick an issue 7 over an issue 1.
Okay.
So,
but it's the issue 7 is a new series.
The issue 7 is just it's just the next volume in the series that was supposed to be a miniseries and is now an ongoing.
But it's the girl, not the guy, though, right?
She's always been the girl.
Okay, it's always been the girl. Okay.
Always been the girl. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Enfield Gang Massacre #1, from Image Comics.
Very cool. I'm going with Star Wars: Return of the Jedi, Max Rebo #1.
Okay.
Cover A.
Cover A, the one with him.
I have to know what's going on with Max Rebo and the gang. I just have to know, Drew.
I don't know if you would have guessed.
No.
They would give you 50 guesses on who's going to get Star Wars
has it out for
series.
Jabba the Hutt, and who's going to have their own series about it.
Yeah, who's going to get their series next? And if you would have guessed the piano player from the Cantino band, you would have made some money, because yes. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Very, very hilarious.
I must know. I mean, this is how you hook an old Star Wars guy like that.
You can deep cut.
That's
do
right.
A deep cut and say, what about this character? Remember this character?
There are only about 1% that actually know who Max Rebo is. Let's throw his name.
If there wasn't a cover image, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right, Drew, we've given people their sneak peek at next week. We've laughed and scoffed at San Diego Comic-Con items, and we've looked at the secondary market. Our work for this evening is done. We washed our hands of it, and we give it out to the world, and we thank them so much for stopping by and enjoying our comic rambles. Thank you so much, Drew, and for myself. See ya.
Our LCS is Cowabunga Comics out of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, and their mail order company, Deep Discount Comics. And we went there, and we were actually invoice number 00001. We were the very first their very first customer, which was kind of cool. They've been nothing short of fantastic, customer service wise. Discounts, they were very close, if not the same or better than DCBS on a lot of things. Over and above. Customer service wise, always taking care of us, going the extra mile, so responsive, getting instantaneous responses back to questions about things, and to the point where knowing the stuff you like and anticipating your needs and having it suggested that you might want to add this to your order already before you even have to think about it. That's kind of cool. Really quality experience. So we love working with Cowabunga and Deep Discount, and that's why they're in our show notes every single episode, and have been for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of episodes. That we leave them there because we like them. They're cool, good people. That's why they're in there. By God, they'd tell you to, if you've got a local comic book shop that you love, stay with them, because everybody needs to support their local comic shops. But if you're looking, check them out. You can check them out in the show notes. There's plenty of ways to get a hold of them. Either get on their list, just so you can check and see what kind of FOC and pre-order stuff they have and the discounts, and they'll send it to you each month, get you on that email list. And you can check out their shop, because they have a great shop of exclusive Cowabunga variants. Amazing stuff. Yes, they've always been there for us, and we take them for granted. So there you go. Now you know.